Let's take you through Delhi CM probables. Who are they? What do they bring to the table? My colleague Pooja with more.
Rekha Gupta. Delhi has been used to a woman chief minister for a long time, was Sheila Dikshit. But why possibly Rekha Gupta? She's had experience with municipal corporation in Delhi. She becomes the woman face for the national capital and from the BJP. She has support from the senior leadership and has had access with regard to the senior leadership from the centre as well. So she's known to the senior leaders, has been an old guard for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Then women-linked issues. Remember, women's security, law and order remain the top concerns for Delhi. Could that, in fact, help Rekha Gupta come in as not only a surprise name, but someone with a huge opportunity? But she's relatively fresh as an MLA. She may have the councillor experience, but it's very different from MLA and possibly as the chief minister. So these are some of the calculations that are being done with regard to Rekha Gupta. Let me tell you for now, as per calculations, who appears to be the big front runner on top. Going by all logic right now is Parvesh Verma. The reason Parvesh Verma is the front runner is because simply he defeated Arvind Kejriwal and is being called as the giant slayer from New Delhi. But also remember, he is no novice politician. He's an experienced face. He's about 47 years of age, young, dynamic, energetic, has been a two-time member of parliament already. He's the son of former Delhi CM Sahib Singh Verma, so comes with political experience, political family. He is the Jat face for the BJP, and Jat, though not a massive population, but about 7% prominent enough for national capital Delhi. And therefore, all of this combined looks like, and with his connect as a Sangh cadre, has had a good connect with the voters on the ground as well and has elected repeatedly. So therefore, he has proven his mettle. But what goes against him? He's made a lot of controversial statements, I must add, whether it's about minorities or with regard to how there have been in the recent past, especially in the past 3-4 years, there have been statements that have landed the BJP in soup as well with regard to Parvesh Verma. So some of those speech being seen as inflammatory, could that go against him? Could the BJP want someone who's more restrained when it comes to speaking, especially as the chief minister? That could be perhaps pros and cons BJP would want to look at. Ashish Sood. And I tell you why I bring in Ashish Sood's name. Remember, there are many other veteran leaders of Delhi BJP. He served as the General Secretary of Delhi Bharatiya Janata Party unit, has been in touch with the senior leadership, has had administrative experience like Rekha Gupta, has been a former councillor as well. But he's definitely one of the old guards when it comes to Delhi BJP. He has, in fact, this is important, someone that the central leadership trusts to become the co-in charge for another state, Jammu and Kashmir, Goa elections. So clearly the BJP has given him responsibilities beyond Delhi BJP. So he's well connected. But what then goes against him possibly? There have been accusations against him that while, yes, he's the Punjabi face and Punjabi is a prominent, visible population in Delhi, but he has been accused of internal factionalism within Delhi BJP. There have been statements that have been deemed controversial by Ashish Sood that the party has had to defend or distance. And eventually, remember, he's been very direct, very forthright. And is that someone that the BJP would want to take a chance with? And that is something that Ashish Sood has come in as a name. However, because he's been so close to the central leadership, has definitely been in contact, has the support, has been given responsibilities, and has been an old guard of Delhi BJP. Does he deserve a chance to become the chief minister?